Okay, I'm going live for this because this is interesting. Clemson may go to the SEC. So it's Clemson, Florida. So the SEC, after now, first up we get UCLA and USC leaving the Big Ten, not the Pac-12 to go to the Big Ten. And now Clemson. Now we got some news out of the ACC. The SEC is reportedly targeting Florida State, North Carolina, Virginia, and Clemson. Yes, Clemson. The SEC is not going to let this sit idle. We're all waiting on what Notre Dame's going to do. The SEC is broken. Like, y'all don't understand. Okay, let me look. Rumors: SEC will likely target ACC schools such as Clemson, Florida State, UNC, and UVA per Brett McMurphy. Brett McMurphy is a really reliable source. Miami would not join the SEC. Miami would be the one to get dog walked on in the SEC. Because how it will work, Clemson and Florida State will go in a package. It'll be Clemson. The SEC would be very interesting. The SEC would be a mega conference because you'd have Alabama, Clemson, Georgia, Oklahoma, Texas, Florida State, Arkansas, Ole Miss. The only really horrible team is Vanderbilt, maybe Florida. Apparently, Oregon and Washington applied to join the Big Ten, but the Big Ten put them on hold. The SEC. Don't expect the SEC to sit idly by. With the Big Ten's impending monster media rights deal, don't expect the SEC to stand put. Even by adding Oklahoma and Texas, the SEC isn't going to sit back and watch the Big Ten let things happen, the source said. The SEC would likely target current ACC schools such as Clemson, Florida State, North Carolina, or Virginia, sources said. However, these schools would have to find a way out of the ACC's grant of rights, which don't expire until 2036. Maybe the SEC pursues Oklahoma State to join the OU in the league or adds other Big 12 schools. Everything that seemed impossible just a few years ago is now a possibility, an industry source said about any future realignment moves. Florida State, Clemson, North Carolina, and Virginia, I think, are the next schools to go. I think Clemson and Florida State are going to join the SEC unless Notre Dame goes to the ACC. I think they'll go to the Big Ten. If Washington applies, they're screwed because guess what? They already played Michigan and got absolutely clapped by them, 31-10. Now Clemson. The Clemson Tigers They are going to be. They're going to be good in the SEC. I'm going to explain why. Dabo is probably the third best coach in college football behind Nicholas Lou Saban Jr., as I call him, and Kirby. Um, I don't do it a whole lot when I do stuff like this. There you are. Clemson to the ACC. Actually, not ACC. They're already in the ACC. To the SEC would be interesting if it does end up happening. Clemson does play a role. Some Ole Miss fans said, we do not want you. Bama fans like, yeah, we want Clemson. Bama fans I know have been like, we want Clemson in the SEC. We also want Florida State in the ACC. Imagine an SEC crowd at Florida State. People are like, we get that every year. No. SEC crowds are better than ACC crowds. Unless your name is Clemson. No, I don't think any SEC crowd, except maybe Georgia, is better than Clemson's crowd. Clemson has an insane atmosphere. Yeah. The Clemson Tigers are going to be very interesting to watch if they go to the SEC. Of course he is. Clemson, ever since the 2015 game when they played Alabama, I wanted Clemson and Alabama to play each other every year. That's why I want Clemson to join the SEC, because of that. Play Bama year in and year out. That 2015 game was legendary. The 2016 game, which I almost went to, legendary. Then they traded beatdowns. Dabo and Saban is a rivalry. We can safely call it the rivalry. 3 times in the Natty, 4 times in the playoffs. Those are the only times they met. Dabo's 2-2. People talk about how Clemson. People say Clemson can't compete in the SEC. Yes, they can. They almost beat Georgia. They literally lost because DJ lost them that game. And Clemson, they can beat Bama. They did it twice in the Natty. It's a national title game. Dabo's 2-1 against Saban. I'm going to give Dabo credit. He's 2-1 against Nick Saban. It's pretty hard to have a winning record against Saban. Dabo does. Don't say Urban Meyer does, because Meyer lost to Saban plenty of times at Florida. He lost to Saban when Meyer was at Florida and Saban was still at LSU. Saban beat him in the SEC title game. A game in 2009, and they won the national title that year. Dabo beat him in the national title game. Now, 2016, Bo Scarborough got hurt, and Eddie Jackson got hurt. But I'm not going to make the injury excuse. Clemson had the best scoring offense in the country. Bama had the best scoring defense. So, yeah. They picked on Anthony Averett because Eddie Jackson was hurt. Minka Fitzpatrick was really good that year. But I thought that whole defense in general for Alabama was up until the Clemson game. Ole Miss may have been their worst game because their defense was so bad.
Yo, what are you talking about?
College football realignment.
Clemson to the SEC?
With question marks.
Big question marks.
Yeah. I actually want it to happen because Alabama-Clemson every year has been a dream of mine because of the national championship battles they've had.
Oh, the Clemson would have like the biggest home crowd ever if Alabama came here.
The same with Alabama. It'd be insane.
It would be. But
yeah,
I'm gonna break
the
it.
SEC is not gonna let the Big Ten and the new edition go unnoticed. Plus, I've read rumors that Notre Dame's gonna join the Big Ten.
Well, I don't know, but it's not gonna happen to me. Well, we've been having this discussion for years and it hasn't happened. So.
Yeah, but this year, for the last few years, it's been ACC rumors. This year, it's Big Ten. Big Ten may add Notre Dame. Notre Dame is really going to tip the balance in the realignment.
Notre Dame's not leaving. They're not leaving NBC.
Yeah, but again, they're not. And in every other sport, they're not on NBC.
Yeah, I know, because it's stupid like that.
Yeah. Honestly, I think Notre Dame's deal with NBC would be better if they joined a conference.
Notre Dame's deal would be?
Clemson would help the SEC in terms of money. Clemson's a big brand. Same with Florida State. They're both big brands.
The ACC might not be a conference anymore if Clemson goes to the SEC.
If Clemson goes to the SEC, then it's going to be Virginia Tech running the show.
No, it's going to be a Dice running the show. No one's going to run this show. No one's running the show.
I've been talking to Hokie about the conference realignment. He wants to leave.
The ACC?
He wants to go to the SEC.
He's going to get his ass wrecked. I'm sorry, Tech is going to win 2 games.
Virginia Tech is not that good.
He needs to go to the AAC. They suck.
The AAC would dominate the AAC.
Tech?
Yeah, they're better than everybody. The only team that can maybe beat them is Memphis or UCF because Cincinnati is losing everybody.
That's why. Go to the AAC because you haven't won the ACC in 11 years. And when you win that, maybe you can go to the SEC.
Yeah. Clemson can compete in the SEC.
Oh, yeah.
Dabo's 2-1 against Saban and Alabama in the national title game. He's 2-2 overall.
2-2 overall, 2-1
in the biggest stage.
Yeah. Last year, if we were in the SEC, it would have been a disaster. But we'll leave that alone.
Yeah, because DJ sucks.
Yeah.
You would have beat Georgia if not for DJ.
Oh, for sure.
If you had any other good quarterback, you would have killed them.
Yeah, we would have. We would have won that game. But we didn't.
You would have went undefeated.
Yeah.
And it would have been another Clemson-Bama championship.
Probably.
I almost went to the one where Clemson won on a game winner.
I wanted to go to that one so badly, but
it was in Tampa.
Yeah, that's
close. If tickets weren't that expensive, I would have went.
If
And I watched both of the team buses come by in Dunedin. So I got to see a bunch of dudes. I saw Mike Williams, Deshaun, Eddie Jackson, Minka Fitzpatrick, Marlon Humphrey, Anthony Averett.
A couple of future stars.
A lot of them.
A lot of them.
Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Reuben
Hunter
Foster
Renfrow.
would have been a star if he didn't get in trouble with the law.
Do you think Miles Bridges is ever going to play a game again?
No, he's an idiot.
No, he's done.
He's an idiot. He's literally an idiot. I swear.
It only happens to the Hornets.
He would have got paid.
I've been on my edge of my seat today. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't got.
I've seen a lot of KD to the Heat rumors.
No, Donovan to the Heat.
Donovan Mitchell's more likely, but I've seen KD all over the place. I'm like, they're not getting KD.
No, Phoenix can have KD. I want Donovan Mitchell. He's younger.
Phoenix isn't going to get KD. That's the thing.
What?
They already locked up Booker, and the Nets want Booker.
Yeah, I know. That's where I've heard something that scared the shit out of me. What would happen is this. None of this is just conspiracy, but Phoenix or Utah wants Ayton. Phoenix gets a multiple first-round picks for Ayton. That way, Phoenix can put in multiple picks, like as many as they want, like 6 or 7 first-round picks for Kevin Durant. But I don't know who they would give up. Maybe like
they're not even better than the Warriors or the Clippers, even with KD.
I don't know where KD's going. I love the Raptors fit. I'm not gonna lie.
I feel like Portland. Just Simons, Little, and a bunch of picks for KD.
But I haven't seen Portland like discussed. Like they haven't even been in discussion.
You know who I won't sleep on?
Who?
Philadelphia, because they have the assets. They can pull it off. Just trade Maxey, Harris, Feibel, and a bunch of picks.
Maxey's a future star. I'll give him that. That's what they want. A future star.
Yeah, the Nets would.
But
the Sixers would be really dangerous with KD.
Oh, it would scare the shit out of me.
KD, Embiid, and Harden's going to come back.
Yep. That's scary, man. It's a really scary team.
Yeah.
It's definitely.
They just need to get a bench. Because what's hurting them is they don't have a bench.
Do you think currently the Heat are a top 3 team in the East? I don't think we are.
I think you are. It's the Bucks, Sixers, and Heat.
You think the Celtics are top 3?
Celtics are. They just traded away a bunch of. They just wasted too much to get Malcolm Brogdon.
Dice and Neesmith and picks?
That's quite a bit. Naismith's going to be a bust, but
yeah,
Tice was actually good for a bit.
Yeah,
and those picks could be worth something. And, well, I think Mitchell goes to Miami.
If Mitchell goes to Miami, we're the best team in the East.
If he goes to Miami, you're winning the East unless the Bucks get KD.
If the Bucks get KD, I'm going to kill myself.
If the Bucks get KD, they're winning the finals.
Dude, they're going to go like 75-7.
They're going to go like
Giannis and KD are
Giannis and KD on the same team. Plus, the Bucks have the assets to do it.
No, they don't.
Bobby Portis, Grayson Allen, bunch of picks.
Can't Bobby Portis not be traded till like December because he just signed that contract?
I realize that, but it could pop. But there's a possibility that the Bucks were discussing a signing trade.
The Brooklyn Nets want a young star.
No, probably the Bucks will probably send Grayson Allen over there because Grayson Allen has the potential.
Grayson Allen's a young star. Okay, all right.
He has the potential to be a star.
Young star who injures players.
Yeah, he does injure players.
Yeah,
he injures like everybody.
You get scared when you injure him. Yeah, he have done other than just like re-signing those Deadman and Oladipo, we've done nothing. Like I think we're so focused in on getting Kevin Durant and Donovan Mitchell that we're not even like talking to anyone else.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I think both of them leave just because money. Just because they want that money.
That money. Are the Spurs going to trade Keldon?
We probably will. And we're blowing it up. Going to win like 30 games.
Yeah, it's going to be rough, but at least
you'll get a shot at that
7'2" guy.
Yeah, but I don't think he's going to pan out that well. Dominating in an international league is one thing. Doing it in the NBA is another thing.
Yeah. I mean, some people do it, like Luca.
Luka's the exception, but I want Oscar Tshiebwe out of Kentucky
Not a bad pickup.
or Armando Bacot.
If Clemson was to join the SEC, would they join in like 2024 or what?
Their rights don't expire until 2036, but they'll find a way to get out of that.
Yeah, and is Oklahoma and Texas joining the SEC soon, or when's that?
In like a few years,
A few
like
years.
2025.
Oh, shit.
And you know what's funny? We have SEC teams on our home schedule.
That is.
That's funny. Like we're supposed to play Alabama in the 2030s.
Yeah, well, that'll be a conference game.
Yeah, that'll be a conference game yearly. Future schedules. I know their first game under Venables is against UTEP.
UTEP.
Yeah, at home.
Oh god.
What's up, Alex? Oh, we played Georgia in 2031, 2032. We play Alabama. 2033 is Alabama, and Tulsa. 2035 is Clemson. Guarantee you. Yep, 2035 and 2036 Clemson. Oh, 2035. If Venables is still around, that's going to be his return to Clemson Stadium.
Oh boy, Venables will be about 55. I don't know if Dabo will still be here. Dabo will be like 64. He might still be here.
Dabo might still be there. 2036 is in Norman, Oklahoma. 2026 we play UTEP, but we play Michigan. We go to the big house. All right. Honestly, what started this whole realignment thing, Oklahoma and Texas going to the SEC.
100%. And then USC and UCLA went to the Big Ten for whatever reason.
2020 set 2024.
USC
More
and
realistic
UCLA.
target date, but it's expected 2025. Yeah. The reason I feel like the Big 12 just wanted Oklahoma to leave now ever since.
Do you think this? Do you think this ruins college football?
Not really.
Oh, really? I've seen a lot of people say it ruined it. I don't know what side I'm on.
I think conference realignment is actually fun.
I mean, if it's going to be like AFC and NFC, what's going to happen? Like, how is all these conference? Are we just going to not do non-conference anymore? Like,
I don't know. Oh, we play Georgia next year.
Do we? I thought we played Georgia next year.
Oklahoma does. 2023. They come to Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. I might stream that game. September 9th.
Game to stream, yeah.
I'm probably gonna stream that game, Oklahoma, Georgia.
Who the fuck do we don't know? We play Notre Dame back-to-back years.
I know. We play Nebraska. Our non-con schedule is so
Georgia
bad.
in 2024.
UTEP, Kent State, Nebraska. That's easy for you now.
Oh yeah, LSU comes here. Oh boy, 2025.
Oh boy, all right. We might be in the SEC by then. We might actually play LSU, and we play Michigan that year.
Jesus Christ! What if we're in the SEC West? Jesus, we get Ole Miss. Ole Miss on the rise too. Ole Miss, LSU, and Alabama every year, and Auburn. Jesus. No more Wake Forest.
Let me look at the ACC. I'm going to Clemson. I'm using FBS schedules.com. Look at schedules real quick. Clemson, LSU 2025, 2026, home and home. Then you have a home and home with Notre Dame again. You have South Carolina. You have Georgia home and home. You have South Carolina, Georgia again, Oklahoma, Notre Dame. People call me crazy when I say Clemson actually schedules the good teams.
Yeah, they do.
Why do you play Georgia in 2024?
Not sure.
It says it's in Atlanta.
Well, I mean, it's in Atlanta.
There's no way you open up a season in Atlanta against Georgia.
I think we do.
Yeah, you actually do. Are you serious? I'm probably gonna stream that game.
I ain't going to that one. Hell no.
If I'm at FSU,
Oh, we
I'm
go to
probably gonna
Tiger
go out
Stadium in
there.
2026.
If I actually get to transfer into Florida State, then I'm gonna go to that Alabama game. Doak Campbell Stadium is gonna be so loud when Alabama comes to Tallahassee.
Oh, we got Georgia in 2029. Oh, they come to Memorial Stadium, baby, in 2029.
Oh,
Let's
that's
go.
gonna be fun.
I'll be fucking old.
Yeah, I will be as well.
Let's see. At Georgia next year, then Notre Dame.
2023, Clemson plays Notre Dame at home. I know a few Notre Dame players, so I'm gonna try and ask them if I could get tickets to go to that game.
We play like Georgia.
At Memorial Stadium.
We're gonna play Georgia a lot in the next couple of years.
You play Georgia a lot.
Georgia and Notre Dame. Oh, Oklahoma.
Georgia.
Oklahoma in 2035. We'll see if Brent and Dabo are still employed.
Yeah, those two are still employed. They will return.
We're just gonna have gray hair, I think.
Florida State.
And then yeah.
I'm gonna try to go to their game against LSU in Orlando next.
I wish we had a game. I wish we could schedule a team like someone I haven't seen us play, like maybe Michigan or who else have we not played? We haven't played Texas ever.
Let's see.
Yeah, but we play LSU.
Wikipedia. You've never played Michigan.
Nope, I don't think so.
I don't think you played TCU. You have played TCU. They beat you in 09.
Oh yeah, they did. Andy Dalton.
You played Arizona. No, you have not, but you would wipe the floor with them.
I'd like to play Arkansas. I thought we were going to give them the bowl game. Maybe Penn State. I was pissed when Penn State was ranked ahead of us. That was a while ago, though.
Penn State. What? Yeah, Clemson. Clemson won. Oh, you beat Joe Paterno.
Joe? Who?
You beat one of Joe Paterno's teams.
Oh.
Beat the Child Predator. Joe Paterno is a child predator. Oh, you own Miami. You literally own Miami.
Huh?
You guys literally own Miami.
Oh, the Hurricanes? Yeah, we do.
Yeah, like, you're going to blow them out again this year.
Hope so.
It's the largest win you guys ever had. Oh, 52-17. That game was worse than 2018 somehow. Dude. Have you ever played just Florida? Oh, you have.
It's been a long time.
1961.
Yeah, I wasn't alive.
If none of us were.
None of. I think my dad was born that year.
I could imagine that being a rivalry in the SEC, Clemson and Florida. Played Sparty. You've not played Sparty.
We almost saw him in the playoffs. I thought we were going to get Sparty. I really did when we were the one.
But no, Oklahoma. We should have been ahead of Sparty.
Yeah. Well, you guys
other
didn't
than
play.
Ohio State and Michigan, and Michigan wasn't that good that year. Who did Sparty beat?
If you guys would have had that Big 12 championship game, you would have been a 3 seed, but you didn't have one. So
you would have played it, and it would have been worse.
I think. Do you think
it would have been worse if we got?
You think it would have been the same similar score if y'all played Alabama?
It would have been worse.
And no, it wouldn't have. You matched up better. Michigan State was not good to match up with Alabama. That was a bad mismatch.
Yeah, neither would us.
I mean, you had Baker Mayfield have better offense, but
wait, Texas Tech.
Why is TJ Warren trending?
He's still out there. Cavs want him.
I bet. He's a good
The
player.
Lakers want him.
I want him. We need a power
Everybody.
forward, bro. Our
The
power
Lakers
forward
want
right now is
everybody for crying out loud.
our power forward is Haywood Highsmith right now. Because PJ Tucker fucking left us.
Let's see. Gallo's going to the Damian Lee to the Suns.
That's a W for the Warriors. He sucks.
Have you played Oregon? You have not played Oregon ever. I know you have not played Utah.
Nope.
You did play UCF. What was the final? 21-13. Oh, Tommy Bowden moment. That's flat out Tommy Bowden moment.
Classic Tom Brady. We'll win one game and we'll lose the next.
And he beat Bobby. Have you ever played Washington? No, Clemson has never played Washington.
I thought we'd get Washington. I really did. Or we almost got them in 2016.
You should have.
Well, maybe. Ohio State didn't play a conference game, but they were still 3. And then we beat them 31-0. I don't think they complained about the
Washington used to be so bad.
Ohio State did?
No, Washington used to be so bad.
So bad.
They went 0-12 in 08.
Okay, why did I see something that had the Lakers reportedly finding a way to get Kyrie and KD both to the Lakers?
Brian Windhorse.
Dude, if that happens...
Oh my lord, if that happens, I swear to God.
That happens all... Oh, come on.
You've never played Wisconsin? I would have
No.
thought you'd get them at some point, but you did not
No.
play Wisconsin. Ever.
I want to play Wisconsin. We almost had them this year, or maybe.
That would have been that would have been a defensive fight.
Yeah, an offensive struggle.
Oh, and they have Chaz Malusi too. I forgot they have Chaz.
Oh
Malusi.
yeah, my boy Chaz. We don't
How
need
would
him.
Chaz Malusi have done if he stayed at Clemson?
He'd be third or fourth string running back.
You played USC in the 60s. Would you absolutely smack them now? Yeah, you would.
Do you think USC is still overrated?
Yes.
I hope so.
They're not as good as everyone says they are. Purdue. You've never played Purdue.
They haven't done anything, so we'll see. We'll see what they do. I mean,
West Virginia.
nothing.
Played them. Literally the worst Orange Bowl I've ever watched.
What?
West Virginia Clemson. That was
Oh,
so
God.
bad. I was like, bro, why is West Virginia still scoring?
This is defense. None to be seen.
I turned the game off. I turned it off after that. I turned it off after the second quarter at halftime. I was like, this game is so bad. And I see the final. I was like, what the actual?
Yeah, that was like, we need help. We need help. I mean, it doesn't shock. I think we scored. I gave up 45 points to Maryland, so it shocked me seeing that defense like that.
Oh, look who decided to pop in.
SEC.
Hokie for life.
Please go to the AAC first.
Hokie for life moment. Hokie for life moment. He's been talking about this all the time on Discord.
Oh, got to do Discord. I want no part of that anyway. But yeah, go to the AAC. See if you can beat Cincinnati, maybe UCF, Memphis, and then I'll be impressed.
Obviously means nothing, but how is Vanderbilt 3-1 against Clemson all time?
Because we fucking sucked when it was 1990.
We're a basketball school now.
Damn right you are.
You would walk on Idaho. Who else
We're a
have
soccer school now.
not played
I don't know
IU?
soccer logo,
Have you played Iowa? No, you've not played Iowa. Iowa lost 4 games. Who did Iowa lose to? Oh my god. What earth did they lose to? I know they lost to Michigan. They lost to Purdue. They lost to Kentucky. And Wisconsin. Oh, they go to Kinnick. It's gonna be fun. Wisconsin goes to Kinnick. Kinnick is an actual.
Hey, Hokie, we're 23-12 against you.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Probably because we sucked before
6 in a row.
1999.
Dabo can't lose to Tech.
Yeah, Dabo actually owns Tech.
You can't lose to Tech.
You've not played UC. You haven't played UCLA.
Have we
But
not?
Dabo's actually a good coach, so.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, even when you had Beamer, they were beating you.
You said Beamer or Beamer? Oh, yeah, we haven't played UCLA. That's sort of disappointing.
You beat him twice. You beat Beamer twice.
Oh, man, USC owns us 1-0. Oh, they beat us in 1966.
Interesting.
What's our record against Virginia? Oh, we own them 40-8.
What was the one? What are the 8 times they beat you?
Last win, 2004. Oh, the figure.
Jesus.
I think we went like 2-10 in 2004 or something.
Yes.
Or they were on a winning streak in the 19.
I know what happened. 59-10. 59-10 in Charlottesville, Virginia. Then 62-17 in the in the ACC championship game, and 41-23.
Never played at Arizona State, huh? Okay.
You've played App State before.
Yeah. Never played
I know what
Memphis.
you did to
Battle
them. I know what you did to them.
Auburn owns us. Damn.
Oh, you're 4-1 against them, and we all know what happened the one time you lost to them.
Who?
Ohio State.
Oh yeah, that was
that
a
game.
very frustrating night.
What was the defense doing?
I don't know.
Cincinnati, you've not played them, but you'd honestly walk on them. Boise, you haven't played Boise.
Zach, that's your new head coach. So
Who?
Brent Venables, the guy who coached that defense.
Yeah, that was just. Venables has had some bad defenses.
Yeah.
Florida State, you're 14-20 against them, but you have a 6-game win streak over them.
Yeah. Well, by the decade ending, we'll have that series on lock. Florida State.
You'll have that series in the lead.
Yeah, Florida State's not getting no better.
Hokie, however, thinks otherwise. Hokie thinks they're gonna beat Clemson.
Huh?
Who?
Hokie, I know you picked Florida State to beat Clemson.
No, I did not. Wait, 1 sec. Let me go check my video. Did I make a mistake there? No, I swear my Florida State predictions video, I picked Clemson.
Sorry, I got left out. I tried to turn my camera on. It'd be funny, but it didn't work.
Yeah? I picked Clemson. What are you talking about?
Zach, are you capping?
I literally heard him say.
Zach
I literally heard him say before that Florida State was going to beat Clemson.
Okay, how dare you accuse him? How dare you let him accuse you of this?
I said it as a joke.
Because I remember. And I know you have Miami beating Clemson.
Well, yeah, Miami is going to win the ACC.
I see you, Dashy.
Well, I like Miami teams, especially the Miami Heat, but no.
No, Miami. Stop writing on Tyler Van Dyke. Please stop writing on Tyler Van Dyke.
Look, I know Miami had a good season to the end last year,
but here's the thing. Van Dyke
played
forgot the
trash
simple
teams.
rule book when they played Florida State. He didn't realize you can't spike it with less than 3 seconds left in the game.
Like, I wasn't impressed by any of what Miami did. Like, I really wasn't. We'll see.
Hey,
Hi,
Zach, what's up?
I'm
What up?
not Samir. What in the world?
Yes,
This
let's go.
is-
Clemson in the SEC. Yo, I hope it happens.
That would be interesting.
Because, I'm tired of people saying, oh, we're not that good because we're in
So,
the ACC or whatever.
5-14 against Bama, but you won the last game, and you're 2-1
Yeah.
against them in the national title with Dabo.
Exactly. We're still a good team. Like
Arkansas, you haven't played them yet. Auburn,
Auburn owns us for
you've
now.
won you've won 4 in a row over them. So,
Yeah.
Florida, you're 3-9 against them.
Yeah.
You haven't played them in a while.
Yeah.
You are 18-43 against Georgia, but you lost the last 2 matchups. 0-1 against
Yeah.
Kirby. But
But
you
it was
lost
close.
the last game because of DJ
That last
Youngboy.
the last time we played Georgia, we lost 10-3, so it wasn't like
Yeah, it
a
was
blowout.
Kentucky. You're 5-8 against them, but you beat them last time. And you
When do
beat
you,
them.
Carter? When do you think Clemson's going to the SEC? Because like I don't
I
think
think
it's gonna happen
around
in
like
3 years.
2027.
Yeah, it'll take a couple of years.
Yeah.
It'll take
I feel
years.
like
Dude,
I
I'm
feel
gonna,
like
when
the
Clemson
SEC
joins the SEC, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be scared, just because
No,
I don't
but
know how.
it's better for us because people
Yeah.
keep discounting us.
Yeah,
Oklahoma-
but there's gonna be like people have been
New
saying that for
SEC
years.
member Oklahoma, you're 3-2 against.
People saying, "Oh, Clemson sucks because they play in a weak conference."
Even though they have national title wins over Alabama.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
Texas A&M, they're
Let's
3-3
face it,
against them, but they've won 3 in a row.
like right now, Clemson's what, the 3rd best team in the SEC. We're better than A&M, and
Yeah, you are better than A&M. The only teams that are better than you are Alabama and Georgia.
yeah, Alabama. But Alabama, we play them tough all the times.
Yeah, you play them tough. You beat them twice in a natty. You had 2 classics against them, and then you traded blowouts.
Yeah,
Wisconsin. I know you haven't played Wisconsin. If you played Vanderbilt now, you would beat them by like 70.
yeah,
more
we
like
beat them by like
100.
20 because DJ would throw a couple picks.
DJ would throw a few picks, but Vandy's so bad they wouldn't do anything off of it. Oh, you haven't played Texas, so
I feel like we would wipe Texas.
you would beat Texas
Texas sucks.
pretty handedly too.
I wonder why Arch Manning went there.
We
I don't
own
know.
Texas.
Money.
I don't know.
Because of name, image, and likeness.
Yeah,
Just because Peyton Manning went there.
Hey,
Peyton
did you
Manning
say there
went
was
to
like
Tennessee.
evidence of A&M?
Eli went to Ole Miss.
Yeah. So
Well,
why
A&M pays players.
Yeah, A&M is buying their.
Dude,
A&M
Jimbo is
bought their-
capping. Jimbo is capping.
Yeah, remember? Did you see the one post I shared to my IG story?
Yeah. He's lying.
Because
Do you think Arch Manning is going to be as good as people say?
no,
I
absolutely
probably
not.
so.
I watched him against a local team in my area, and he sucked. He was
He did?
terrible. Yeah, like watch Isidore Newman versus Berkeley Prep.
I haven't
Berkeley
watched
Prep won
Arch Manning
49
highlights.
to
He's
24.
looked okay.
It was on ESPN. Arch Manning was not good that game.
Savage. Trust me.
Maybe it was one bad game.
Hey, Savage.
Trust me, Savage. Y'all will end up in the SEC too if Clemson goes.
Florida State would be Florida State would get a
The
lot.
SEC is not going to be happy with the Big Ten getting all those Pac-12 teams. They're going to go after the ACC.
They're gonna target the ACC. Yeah, A&M had 30 commits, 8 5-stars, 24
Yeah.
stars.
They bought every single one of them.
Yeah, they did. Look, and Clemson fan one. Did you see that one video I posted on the on my Instagram story?
Which one was it?
It was an A&M booster saying you're gonna get a lot of money if you come here.
Oh, T&D posted it. I saw that.
Yeah, I was like, "Ugh."
Huh. Yeah, despicable that you're buying. Despicable that you even consider that. Yeah, whatever, Jimbo. You're
Yeah,
freaking
that will
wrong.
start a dominant. Nick Saban was right. And
I-
guess what?
yeah,
I'm gonna
Nick
be
Saban
streaming
owns
the
that boat,
A&M
though.
Alabama game.
Nick Saban's gonna wipe them. I hope he doesn't take the backups out. I hate.
He's
Jimbo.
gonna
Jimbo's
run
my
up the
least favorite
score.
coach. I hate Jimbo so much.
I do too.
All he does is cry and lie.
Jimbo's a lying snake and a rat.
Yeah,
He quit on Florida State.
quit.
Quit on them
He's like
just to get
Urban
more
Meyer
money at A&M,
2.0.
and he has not been doing as good as he did at A&M as he did at Florida State.
No,
What
he's-
has he done? One
Urban Meyer
measly
2.0.
win against Alabama. Possibly the worst Alabama team to ever make the national title game.
That was a really. They should have won, but we'll leave that alone.
Alabama would have won if J-Mo didn't get hurt, though. That's the
Oh
thing.
my God! Facts. And
J-Mo
they didn't have Mitchell.
Did you? If people tell me, oh, you're cap, and I was like, J-Mo torched them in the SEC title game.
Bro, they were going. Look, remember he had that like 50-yard completion. I was like, oh boy, here we go again.
Then he got hurt, and I was like, okay,
Yeah,
here come the freshmen.
Yeah. Like, and then what happened to those freshmen? Oh yeah, they transferred out. One went to Texas, or
One
two
went to Texas. That's the dude I'm friends with.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he'll never see another national championship again.
He won't. In fact, he's going to go back to the SEC in a few years.
Go 5-7.
Oh yeah, Oklahoma owns Texas A&M. Even though we don't talk about 2012,
How did you
talk
feel
about
about
2006.
Lincoln Riley going to USC?
Oh boy.
Lincoln Riley's gonna suck.
Imagine dodging the SEC just to get stuck in the Big Ten.
The Big Ten is about as brutal. You have to deal with Ohio State, Michigan, Wisconsin, Iowa,
And
Minnesota,
Environment.
Penn
Those
State,
environments.
Michigan State. That's brutal.
That Big Ten weather. You got to go up to Minnesota. Minnesota's coldish.
Wisconsin too.
Especially compared to California.
Don't get me started on California weather.
Like from
We'll see the
California up to Minnesota.
We're 19-12 against them, but 0-3, we talk about that. We talk about 2003.
2003.
Zach, how do you feel? This is something different, but how do you feel about the Spurs and what they're doing?
Blow up. It's a blow up.
Remember you said they weren't going to trade DeJounte Murray?
No, I said that because I was like, if we trade him, it's a blow up.
Yeah.
And we traded him.
I thought that's what they were doing too.
Want to know what we did to Texas A&M in 2003?
What?
Humiliated them.
Wait, you like Oklahoma, right?
Yeah. You want to know what the final score was of that game? Oklahoma 77, Texas A&M nothing.
Damn.
I was little. My parents were watching that game. And that was the worst beatdown ever. Literally the worst beatdown of my life was that game. But there's probably going to be a game worse than that game this year. Because Alabama plays Vanderbilt.
Jesus. Don't even
That is
televise
gonna be-
it.
I don't want to know what's going to happen in that game. It's going to
It's
be
gonna
the
be just like the
biggest
Georgia game
massacre.
last year. Same thing. Maybe
Except
we'll score
worse.
points.
Even worse. Except worse. It's in Tuscaloosa. Jermaine Burton's going to have like free catches, 161 yards for free touchdowns.
Zach, switching subject. What's your thoughts on Mr. Brian Windhorst about how he called it today?
Wait, what did he call?
The Jazz blowing it up because they traded Rudy Gobert.
Oh, we all knew that.
Everyone
He
knew
called
that.
it
Everyone
like
knew that.
legit.
But Mitchell's probably going to the Heat because it was either them or the Knicks. The Knicks are out.
Knicks are out. Coming there, baby. Woo!
And the Miami Heat will win the Eastern Conference, and I think play the Clippers.
No,
Because you got
no Miami.
Kawhi Leonard and Paul
Yes,
George coming
Miami.
back, and you added John Wall.
Better not go to Miami.
Jimmy Butler deserves his goddamn ring.
He's not getting it.
Butler could have got it
Yes.
in 2019 if
Wait, you like the Heat?
Kawhi Leonard didn't
Yes,
hit
we've been
that
over this sports
miracle.
credit.
Oh, it's this guy. Okay. Wait, is Clemson fan?
Yeah, I just said
Oh.
get somebody because I'm pissed off.
Yeah.
I knew you guys were
I'm
going to
gonna
lose
look at
to
the. I'm
Boston.
gonna look at who's talking about the SEC. Yeah. Here's who we had. Here's what Lincoln Riley would be walking into. The big house, one of the hardest atmospheres to win in. A Penn State whiteout,
Horseshoe.
the Horseshoe, Kinnick, Iowa, Michigan State, Camp Randall, Wisconsin's field is, and Wisconsin's atmosphere is insane. Purdue, that atmosphere is nuts. Minnesota, Nebraska. Nebraska's a bad team with a good crowd.
Hey Zach, how
Yeah.
far are you from Orlando?
Like the length of Interstate 4.
Oh god.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Chip Kelly. I forgot UCLA is Chip Kelly.
Oh yeah.
I know it'll never happen, but my God, I want to see Lincoln go back to Norman, like return.
Oh, please schedule USC, please.
There's no
We
way.
schedule USC,
Oh.
then
Lincoln will dip to LSU.
I am going to. If he's still at USC, I will push to make the trip to Norman and get a ticket to that game.
Bro, I might have to go too. I'm not even a fan. I
Yeah,
care
Zach,
less
how did
either.
you feel about him leaving Oklahoma?
I called him a rat, a liar, and a snake.
Oh yeah, as you
Because
should. I mean,
he said I'm not leaving Oklahoma, and then he left. He even
The
told the
rumors-
players I'm not leaving, and he left.
when the rumors are crazy, that's when
He
you know
pulled a
something's about to
Jimbo.
go.
He literally pulled a Jimbo Fisher because Jimbo Fisher did the same thing.
When you know the rumors were everywhere, and when the rumors are everywhere, that's it tells you that something's going to go down.
And I was like, oh, one domino's gonna fall, and Lincoln Riley was the domino because Brian Kelly left.
Katie is a sore
They brought
loser.
in Notre Dame brought in Marcus Freeman, who has done better than Brian Kelly. Because guess what? Notre Dame got the number 1 recruiting class back.
And they're doing this without Brian Kelly, by the way.
Yeah, Marcus Freeman is a phenomenal recruiter. Marcus Freeman is going to do better than Brian Kelly. I'm calling it.
So what's Brian Kelly going to do at LSU? Flop?
Nothing. He's not that good of a coach. He can't win a big game.
What do you think about Dabo Sweeney? You like Dabo?
Dabo Swinney's an elite coach.
Third best coach in the country behind Saban and Kirby.
Mm-hmm.
His recruiting is great. It's always in the top 10, sometimes even the top 5. And he
does this barely getting any transfers.
Yeah, like
he develops the players from within.
Yeah, and he
beat
really
Saban twice in the national championship game.
Yeah. How do you feel about the new Oklahoma coach?
He's a good coach.
You like him, Zach?
Zach, you alive?
I don't know.
Zach?
Oh man, where you at?
Zach died.
Zach, did Keldon Johnson get traded? What happened to my man Blood? My Blood. Go passed out.
Zach gone. Where did Zach go?
I don't know.
What?
Zach's phone definitely died.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna go, but I don't want to leave Zach hanging. And Sports
Yeah.
Critic left. So it's just you and me, Hokey.
Yeah.
And Zach's gone. I'm gonna message him. Are you good?
I'm gonna assume his phone just died.
Oh, you're back.
Yeah, I'm back.
What happened?
I don't know what happened, but oh well.
You said your phone died.
Nah, my phone died. It's at 3%, so I'm gonna go get my charger.
My computer's at 4%. Ooh.
I'm gonna say something that's not related to anything here, but I prefer Virginia Tech's Fighting Gobbler logo over the modern logo.
Okay, you know what the best Virginia Tech game ever is?
Oh Lord,
The
what?
3-0 game. When it was scoreless going into overtime.
I remember sitting through that
The
entire
regular
game.
game. So much offense.
I remember sitting through that entire game.
Yeah,
All right.
legendary game. Was it against Wake
Well.
Forest?
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that game. I was like, "Hey, yo, what is going on?"
I just laughed. I just laughed.
That was probably
I was
so
like-
stressful because it was like, I
I
can't
just-
be safe unless we get up to a lead.
I just laughed at how far we'd fallen at that point.
Yeah, Beamer retired. Fuente was okay his first few years, and then it started to fall apart.
Yeah, Fuente.
It happened.
Well, you were good in 2018, and then you lost.
We were good up until 2018. Hell, we nearly
Actually, no, you were good
Virginia
in
Tech.
2019.
we
2020
nearly
was
beat
mediocre.
we nearly defeated Deshaun Watson that one year in the
Yeah,
ACC championship game.
2016.
And
I watched that game. I was like, "What is Clemson's defense doing?"
after
We
that,
called
we
a bad
like
play,
brick.
which like we didn't rush 4 linemen and we were up by like 21, and then they had
That
like
was-
a
That
50-yard
was
run
funny.
that pissed me off so much.
Dude,
That's
number
the first
3 in
and probably
recruiting?
last time I'll ever see Virginia Tech play in the ACC championship game.
I wouldn't bet on that. They'll be back. But I don't know. Virginia Tech's. I feel like Virginia Tech. I don't know. They just can't recruit well.
Ren Pride will be interesting over there. Texas is third in recruiting. Top 5 is Notre Dame, Ohio State, Texas, Clemson, and Penn State. Who does Penn
Nick
State
Saban's got
have?
to wake up. Nick Saban's got to get up from his nap.
Oh, he's going to. Something tells me he's going to get the number 1 corner in the country and the number 2 player in the country. He's going to get Cormani McLean. Or the U gets him, but they got Tony Mitchell. Jaleel Hurley, Eli Holstein committed there.
All right, I think I'm gonna go to bed. I'm tired.
Yeah, I'm probably going to end it right here.
All right, peace out, yeah.
Oh, yeah, they have a... Oh, yeah, Ohio State does a home run. So, see you all next time. Peace.